Good evening, everyone. This is Adam Schomer, producer of Heal, and welcome to the Wednesday evening meditation. We're here every Wednesday at 6 p.m. doing a mix of breath work, pranayama, and then some spoken word to help really tune in and dial into that healing frequency. We'll do some breath work that works on light, lightening up the body, using the breath of light, expansive with the cosmic breath as well, to really open up the awareness, expand, in essence, our ability to allow and expand and allow things. And a lot of times we're, closed off in our agenda. So this breath work really helps to expand, open up, increase the awareness, feel more. And then when we're in that space, we can really dial in the abundance and the health that we all are naturally attuned to. So let us know where you're joining in from. Again, my name's Adam Schomer, producer of Heal. Heal created by the amazing Kelly Gorez. And a big shout out to her and the whole Heal team that keep providing amazing content and social media and podcasts and all this good stuff. So what a sweet family. And thank you guys for joining in. It's nice and powerful when we're here together live. Again, doing pranayama and breath work. Pranayama meaning breath work and meditation tonight. So it'll be about a 20-minute meditation. We'll start in about a minute. Nice to see you all. Let us know, Utah, where you're joining in from. From Portugal in the hospital, 0T, we'll send you some, we'll make sure we send out good vibrations to everyone that might be healing or needing a little bit of a boost, Good. Again, let us know where you're joining in from. Carla from Peru, wonderful. Bienvenidos, Carla. Hello from Bahrain, wonderful from Bahrain, amazing. First time, I think, we've had anyone from Bahrain. I'll put in my Instagram so that you have that in case I don't answer. Usually I answer questions at the end, but if I don't get to your question, you can always message me. And I'll just put my Instagram in here in a moment. Let's do that, and I'll just pin it also. So it's in the comments. Eye2Eye Productions is my personal Instagram, and you can message me there. Good? Mexico, good. Yes, nice. Qué alegría estar aquí. How happy to be here. Hello from Chile, wonderful. V. Stefani. Bienvenidos. Howdy from the other side of the big ball. What's the big ball? The big ball. What is that in America? The big ball. Oh, the big globe. It probably means Australia. All right, the big ball. All right, guys, let's close our eyes. No need to push anything away. So it's really important as we close our eyes here and just ground in a little bit that we start by including in our awareness. So this isn't about pushing things away. You might even hear some sounds outside my house. The gardener's doing his thing. There could be sounds at your house. So include the sounds that are in your awareness. Include any sensations in general. It could be, if you feel tired. There could be itchy. There could be feeling really alive or excited. Include this in our awareness. It's a good way to start, right? It sends a signal that we can already be with things, which starts to expand the awareness. Once we can be with things, we can expand. If we can't even be with things, it's hard to elicit expansion. So also include any thoughts that might be swirling around, from the day. Am I going to do this? How will I fix that? Just include, of course, those thoughts might be around, but they're just not going to win, We don't need to think about that right now. Same with any feelings. Just include whatever feelings might be around. So we're not adding to the suffering by resisting. Good. Also include in the awareness the earth. Include the air. Include the sun in the awareness. And also include this prana in the awareness, so meaning consciousness, meaning the force, chi, that which animates life. Include this in some way, just however that feels to you. And we'll begin the first pranayama, nice and simple pranayama. We're just going to inhale up through one side. So inhale up the left side, left nostril. You can hold the other nostril closed if you want, but it's more energetic. So inhaling up the left side, left nostril for about 6 seconds. And we pause the breath for 6 seconds. The focus is here at the third eye, at the forehead. And then for 6 seconds, we exhale down the right nostril, down the right side. This balancing breath, alom vilom. Then we inhale up the right side, 6 seconds or 7 or 8, but just make sure it's equal parts. So inhaling up the right, pause at the third eye for that same amount of time. Exhale down the left side, same amount of time. And continue this. Then it's up the left side. We'll go 3 minutes. This is a balancing breath. It creates calm as well as balances. And it's nice to create that first before we expand. So just give it all your focus. You don't need to really try to make something happen. Just do the practice and watch. Continue like this, another 2 minutes. One more time. Good. And release the breath. Just breathe normally in and out through the nose. And check in. Just notice. Second pranayama, second breath work, breath of light. So we start to expand the awareness, allow more light in. So it's 7 inhales through the nose. So 7 short inhales. That makes 1 complete inhale. Again, you pause, focus at the third eye. And then we exhale through the nose. 3 minutes like this. 7 inhales to make 1 inhale. Pause for a little bit, and then exhale through the nose. Keep that going for 3 minutes. Breath of light. This signals the body that we can take more in, we can allow more in. We're filling up. And if you're feeling good with that, each time you're inhaling, you can expand the stomach a little bit. So the 7 inhales, each inhale expands the stomach. Again, it signals to take in more, to allow yourself to fill with energy and light. One more time. And exhale. Check in, notice any shift. This is important. The check-in is important. So you just start to develop an awareness and relationship of the prana, of your energy. And then we work with it. So this third one really expands the awareness, opens up the prana, enlivens the cells. So this cosmic breath 3. So it's a deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale through the mouth. And deep exhale through the nose. So we go 3 minutes like this. It's a U shape. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the mouth. Out through the nose. Keep it going your own pace. There's no pause in the breath at all. It's just enlivening all the cells. Keep it going, really deep breath. The more you put into it, this one takes a little bit of effort, so it's okay if you don't feel quote unquote calm. Just deeply breathe. We're communicating to the whole system. It sends a signal of receiving, of expansion. One more minute. This is Cosmic Breath 3. Keep it going. Full deep breath. It's a U-shaped breath. Good. On your next inhale, inhale as much as you can and we'll hold the breath for about a minute. And gently exhale. Breathe normally, just check in. Notice again the prana. Yes, just notice the shift. Allow energy and light in, and in this parasympathetic state we can easily communicate with every particle, every cell, your whole system. So we'll gently tune it with some words. So you'll say out loud, I am light, I am free. So we say, I am light, I am free, and then just embody that. Allow light in, allow freedom. It's this deserving of energy and light. Again, say it out loud. I am light. I am free. And then breathe into it. Allow the light in. 3 more times. I am light. I am free. Allow light in. Allow energy in. Reminding ourselves how light we are. I am light. I am free. Yeah, sometimes in these states you might start remembering things, dreams, you might have access, see things. Totally normal. Might just feel amazing. Totally normal. I am light. I am free. Allow the energy in. Next mantra, I am abundant, I am free. Abundant meaning I'm full. I don't lack anything. So just we try on this notion of I am full. I have plenty to give. So I am abundant, I am free. See how the cells react to that reminder. I am abundant, I am free. And just notice how it feels. Notice how you respond when you embody that. Might even feel quite heroic, like you have so much to give and able to serve. Yes, this is abundance. It's not doing what we want all the time. It's just knowingness that we are full. I am abundant, I am free. Good. 2 more times. I am abundant, I am free. One more. I am abundant. I am free. Abundant in all ways. Just don't need anything, really. Meaning, this constant search, this constant lack, if I have this, if that, things aren't good enough as they... No, everything's fine as it is. In this moment. So, I am light. I am abundant. And I am... what would be the third one? A good one. Maybe something different than normal. Good, we'll say that. Yeah. I am divine. I am free. Just knowing that you are life, really. Life is you and you are life. Just remind yourself that your very existence is divine. It's sacred. So I am divine, or I am sacred, or whatever word really resonates with you. If divine is too religious sounding, use something else. I am divine. I am free. Sacred, I am divine, I am free, meaning I am life. I am the same thing which is source. So it commands respect, love for oneself. I am divine, I am free. Accept this love, accept this, sacredness that you are, this true nature. You can be from the divine and also be very human, and very individual. These aren't contrasting. I am divine, I am free. One more time. I am divine. Allow that in. I am free. Just know how sacred you are. Know how much you are the source of life. I am light, I am abundant, I am divine. Take some time with that, all three of those frequencies, and include anyone else that you want to. You just have to visualize them in this same frequency. You just include them and invite them, so to speak, to share in this remembrance of I am light, I am abundant, I am divine. It's a very healing frequency. Good. And then again, take some time to just include again the earth in your awareness, the air, the sun. Remembering, you are light, you are divine, you are abundant and free. Include the sensations, the sounds in your area. And we can maintain this awareness, this knowingness of our divine nature in many ways as we open our eyes and are fully present as this, individual you that you are. So we'll take any questions, and also it's important, as I'm mentioning here, that knowing your divine nature, it's not one of the other or the other. It's not like, oh, I'm unity, thus I'm not an individual. This ego death that people talk about a lot. But no, it's both. We are divine in our nature, and we're individual. Our individual is a expression of the whole. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Thomas. I might misquote exactly, but as some of the yogic texts say, perhaps there's Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras, but that he who thinks he's just the absolute, just the totality, will be lost in darkness. And he who thinks he is just the individual will be lost in even greater darkness. And I think it's actually reversed. He who thinks he's just this little individual will live in darkness. He who thinks he's just the divine will live in even greater darkness. You would think it's the opposite. Both are darkness, meaning both is ignorance. To deny the other thing, deny that you are made of the same stuff as the universe, or to think that you are just that and not the individual creates problems. It's like denying what you actually are. You're a conscious human being. This is not about getting rid of sensations. Meditation is not about getting rid of that or making sure that we aren't alive. It's life-giving. Anyway, I need to cry now, says Grazie Claire. Good, cry. That's amazing. That's amazing. Many times when we get to a parasympathetic state, here, let me get a little more light on my face just to see if this helps. We can do a little like that. So many times in the parasympathetic state, the body feels safe enough to then let out any emotion that it might have been holding. So, great thing if you start to cry. Good. Other questions, please let me know in the comments. If you have a question right now, I'll answer. I'll take some time. I just got back from filming in Iceland, a documentary following he's known as the happy monk. He wouldn't call himself that, but Mathieu Ricard, wonderful Buddhist, Tibetan Buddhist monk, best-selling author, 20 books, originally from France. And we were with him in Iceland following a woman's journey of healing while following him and his teachings. Beautiful, it's a sequel. I wouldn't call it a sequel. It's the continuation of a movie called From Stress to Happiness. It's the second iteration. And it was really wonderful to be in that Buddhist mindset, energy for 10 days, which, in a very simple term, it just puts more focus on our evolution, puts more focus on becoming better humans than on necessarily achieving. It's like 80-20. 80% on like, how can I be a happier, more kind person and evolving person? And then, 20% on creating and achieving things in my life. But if we just shift the percentage, a lot of things shift in our life, on what's important to us. So, all right, some question here. How would you describe letting go? How would I describe letting go, Selena? I would describe letting go on some level as acceptance and allowing. First is becoming aware of what's going on. Second step is allowing. I love the word allowing. So allowing itself is how I would describe letting go. As you allow things to be as they are, what happens is we let go of. What are we letting go of? It's not we're letting go of life or things. We're letting go of our need to control. We're letting go of it having to be a certain way, letting go of perhaps expectations, letting go of resistance to that which what is. So I would describe letting go actually as allowing, and the effect of allowing, the symptom or the side effect of allowing is we start to let go. And I'm doing a movie that has to do with collecting, and the letting go is a very difficult part for people. And a lot of times what they're holding on to is memories and certain feelings of childhood. And there's nothing wrong with accessing, those feelings and the memories of childhood and stuff. But to want to collect them and hold them as if they're going to remain forever is not really accepting or allowing the truth of the way things are. So a lot of times in the Buddhist traditions. It's really about understanding the truth, and the truth is these things move and pass, and memories change, and you can't own everything. So it's somewhat even of a illness in many ways to try and grasp and hold on to everything or collect everything in many ways. So letting go is a very good thing, letting things be able to come and go in life, and you have it one time and sometimes you don't have it. And as my guru's father says, I was happy before I had it, so why should I be happy when I don't have it? Whatever it is. So I was happy before I had it, so why shouldn't I be happy when I don't have it? And so for that to work, obviously, one must cultivate happiness now. And that's a practice, and that's a skill set, and it's actually what meditation starts to build a wiring and a knowing of a true happiness that's not dependent on the outer. If you look for happiness in the outer world all the time, it becomes a bit of an issue. But of course, we need food and shelter. And again, it's not denying the outer; it's just not giving it too much meaning than it deserves. What is a good healing mantra? Teata om bekanse maha bekanse raja samukate soham. Calling on the healing Buddha. Teata om bekanse maha bekanse raja samukate soha. Let me see if I got it exactly. Teata om bekanse maha bekanse raja samukate soha. Yeah. Bekanse is the healing Buddha. Healing Buddha. It's a good healing mantra. Om tare tutare ture soha is a good mantra for sending healing and strength to others as well. Om tare tutare ture soha. Can we do session on letting go, please, El De Silva? Absolutely. Now, I won't be here next week, but the week after I'll be here. So 2 weeks from today I'll be here, and we'll do it on letting go. I think that sounds great, which again is a lot of it is allowing, just learning to allow, and then calling on things like releasing resentment, forgiving oneself, and things like this tend to elicit a letting go. So yeah, we can do that. That's great. Great question. Holding on to memories. I need to see the movie. I watched the trailer, yes. The Selling Superman. We're working on post-production right now. It's on the outside, it looks like a movie about comic book collecting, and really deeply what it's about is owning one's perspective on life and the meaning we give to things, and our ability to, in many ways, love ourselves and let go of the conditions that were placed upon us, let go of the need to collect as well. And a lot of people just from the trailer have actually changed how they're approaching their collecting and making sure it's not affecting their family in a adverse way. It's really fascinating, to be honest. It's a world I did not know a lot about before I started making it. We were just singing Let It Go from Frozen. Amazing, Lisa. Great song to listen to. Yes, it is, Now and then Disney comes through. What's the name of it? My next movie is called Selling Superman. SellingSuperman.com. And the one I just shot in Iceland, the Selling Superman I've been making for 2 years. The one I just shot in Iceland, the name is not announced yet, but if you go to From Stress to Happiness, that Instagram, it's the same filmmakers. Then they brought me in to make the sequel. So, and the first one was on Netflix. So this one, we'll see where it goes. But From Stress to Happiness, and yeah, you can follow us there, and then we'll announce and show some photos, or go to my Instagram at i2i Productions, and I'll put photos in the next week. Just got back really a week ago. Tara mantra, yes. Could we sing a healing mantra some Wednesday with you? Yes, of course. So maybe the Wednesday after the letting go one, we'll do a Sanskrit mantra instead. I think the Tara mantra would be best. Om tare tu ture soha. It's a little easier than the Bekanse one. Om tare tu ture soha. Love that mantra. Om tare tu ture soha. Good. Guidance for peacefully releasing an unhealthy relationship. Guidance for peacefully releasing an unhealthy relationship, First of all, of course, meditate, be kind to yourself, be forgiving of yourself, because a lot of times we have a lot of guilt That comes from our own conditioning. So be kind to yourself, you might be upset that you went that far in a relationship, Be kind to yourself. Be as kind as you can to the other as well. That's it, Peaceful is a difficult word. There's going to be some hurt and drama, but hopefully we don't create more than we have to. So don't take on other people's beliefs that you don't agree with, and be kind and forgiving to yourself because you can. But just watch out if the other person's throwing blame and anger and things on you that aren't true. Just don't take it on, When you need to, meditate every day for sure. You would be good at leading a retreat. Thank you, Yoga State of Mind. We'll do a weekend workshop soon. Of course, I do the Kriya initiation weekends. And yes, one of these days I'll lead a retreat to India or to Italy or somewhere wonderful. Yes, Susie, Selling Superman is the movie I've been working on a couple of years about mental health and collecting. Thank you for mentioning that. Let's see. Is Selling Superman out yet? Says Well and Wise Woman. It is not. We're about, let's just say, halfway through post-production, halfway through editing. Long process. I was born with powerful spiritual abilities, gift of sight. Sometimes seems like too much. The more you meditate, the stronger the gifts. Yes, that is true. That can happen. The stronger the gifts. I think, in terms of managing the gifts, it's good to have teachers, especially people that can teach you protection techniques and things like this. If you're very open. Sorry if this looks just a little spooky. the candlelight. It's the candlelight meditation with Adam Schomer. Protection, teachers that can teach you protection, teachers. So I think it's, if you're dealing with some inborn gifts like that, it's important to have guidance, to seek out some wise masters that can help you with those. And of course, just like anything else, how like any other gift, it's how we're approaching it and using it in life. It's not so much the powers. Like, as they say, the siddhis aren't what we are going for. Siddhis are powers, if you will, spiritual powers in some way. It's not about attaining siddhis. If you're chasing siddhis or wanting spiritual powers, that's not the goal. If they come naturally, wonderful. But they're still not the goal. So underneath any power, be it money, be it fame, be it ESP, be it clairvoyance, be it seeing the future, underneath any of that, the question is like, what are we doing with any of our power for our own evolution, for helping humanity? This is really the key. How are we leading our life? So it's never about the powers itself. It's just too small thinking. So find a good teacher. That's my best advice. Find a good teacher. MZP Meg, looking forward to a retreat of yours. Thank you. Wonderful. We'd love to have you on this retreat. We've just... Well and Wise Woman. Kriya retreat info. Yes, go to my IG page and just message me on my IG. And then I'll connect you with Bethany, who helps people stay connected on about the Kriya. You can email me. Just go to my IG, message me, and I'll send you the email, which you can then be in touch with us. I do it twice a year, the Kriya initiation, Kriya meditation initiation. Normally early December, but we'll see. I'm involved in a couple movies, as I've been talking about, so weekends are actually tough to block off because we need 3 days, a Friday evening and then 4 hours on Saturday, 4 hours on Sunday. For me, it's all day because I meet with everybody individually in addition to the group session. So there's like 4 hours on Friday, 4 hours Saturday, 4 hours Sunday for all of us. And then I'm meeting with everybody as well, individually in between. So it's a very powerful weekend, and you stay connected to the people that are in this group, and we do it online. So there's people all over, from Australia, from Europe, from Dubai, from America. It's amazing. And if people are here in LA, they can come be at the house in person also. You're glowing like a happy pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Do I say thank you? I don't know. Is that a red hair joke? Good. Okay, well, any other questions before I go? I don't mind. I can stay another 4 minutes. I just made that up that I can. Good. Lions Divine. Wonderful. Lioness Divine. Good. Good. And you can just always ask, meaning ask the universe, ask of your guides, show me what I need to know next, When I sat in front of an oracle back in 2010, when we were doing motorcycling through the Himalayas into over 18,000 feet and all this, and I had a chance to sit with an oracle, and I just asked to know that which would help my evolution most at that moment. So less about getting the answer to something as much as just like whatever is right for supporting my evolution. Just ask for that. That's a good thing to ask for. You can see that actually in my first film. That scene is my favorite scene of the whole movie. It's called The Highest Pass. And we have the oracle scene in there. I shouldn't call it a scene, the oracle experience. And it's really amazing, the teaching that comes out of that in that movie, The Highest Pass. So someone was asking, the Iceland movie. The original Iceland movie is called a second iteration, or the journey continues into a second movie. The first movie was called From Stress to Happiness. And that featured Mathieu and Alejandro as the main character. This one features Alejandra as the main character, and again, Mathieu. And I think we've taken it to another level in terms of the beauty of Iceland and the beauty of how we filmed and really kind of the things that were happening in the story. So I look forward to that releasing. They're just starting post-production now. So, any recommendations for fear and feeling unsafe? Yes, absolutely. The Maha Mrityunjaya mantra is a very strong mantra. Difficult to learn, but that's part of it. Maha Mrityunjaya mantra. Strength, protection. And then the breathwork, a lot of the Agnisar and Sudarshan breathworks. If you go to roadtodharma.com, okay, this is not self-promotion, but Road to Dharma is a series I did, and then there's a course along with it called Living a Life of Freedom. In one of the chapters, along with every episode, there's a chapter, and then there's a meditation. And there's specifically one meditation that's working with Agnisar and Sudarshan Kriyas about strength of self. Power, I believe it's personal power, which would be episode 9. And those are really good for protection, for overcoming fear, because they work a lot with the belly and some pumping. And that Maha Mrityunjaya mantra is so strong and powerful. Okay, that's it for today. Instagram me if you have any other ones. And we can see you not next week, but Sarah, Brett, that was your favorite part of the movie. I know, of The Highest Pass, the oracle scene is so amazing. Actually, my favorite part might be the wild horses at 15,000 feet. I was hoping they would be there when we filmed, and they were. It was so magical, very, very magical. Where can you watch The Highest Pass? El De Silva. You can watch it on Gaia. You can rent it on Prime. You can rent it on iTunes. It's for free on Uplift TV as well. I believe it's for free on Unified TV as well. Unified's like Gaia. It's a rental. Not a rental, I mean a subscription. But Uplift.tv, it's free. So go to thehighestpass.com and you'll see ways to watch it. It's 10 years ago, and it's just still such a cool adventure. All right, namaste, everyone. So great to see you all. I really appreciate you all staying in touch with meditation and conscious films. We appreciate it. And a little shout out to Kourtney Kardashian, who did a shout out for Heal to 224 million followers and told them Heal was a must watch. So I'm always thankful when anyone with influence gives a shout out to conscious media. It all helps. All right, everyone. Namaste.